Yeah, you already know this story, but you haven't heard what I'm going to say about it because I have a slightly unique perspective I think would be valuable, if nothing else, for some entertainment. Just for context, in April 2025, a guitar player named Jakamo Turra, he faced serious allegations of plagiarism. YouTuber Danny Sapko released a video accusing Turra of replicating solos and arrangements from other musicians, including Jack Gardner, Alex Hutchins, and Jacob Collier, to name just a few. He then would profit off of these arrangements that were stolen from these musicians and sell transcriptions on his website. Stealing.
Hold on to your dipsticks. It's gonna be a hell of a ride.
Jack Gardner played some improvisation in 2013, probably something he didn't even remember doing. And this is really insidious. Jakamo would go back years, even decades, to people's music that maybe he thought that they just forgot they made. In fact, Jack Gardner said in his video, he forgot that he improvised something.
As I'm listening to the video, I was like, oh, it does sound weirdly familiar, but I couldn't put it down to where. So I went back through my own YouTube channel and found a video from 2013, back when I was like 20. It was note for note the same as Jakamo's solo that he'd posted.
Just an off-the-cuff improvisation, because that's what incredible guitar players can do, is they just play things that other people would sell their souls to even be able to do. In response to this controversy, companies like D'Angelico and Laney removed Turra's artist page because he had signature instruments. And after he was exposed, Jakamo put up an apology video, classic YouTube move, but even his apology video was terrible. Dude can't even make one of those. And on top of the crime of stealing music and arrangements, that is a crime, right? To steal somebody's intellectual property and then sell it for a profit. How the dude would actually perform these things is he would play them at half speed and then speed up the video. So there's two completely different horrible things. One more horrible, the stealing and theft and artist denigration, and then the poser, just total absolute fraud side of it. It honestly reminds me of that Treehouse of Horror episode where Homer gets cloned and he has all his clones do all the hard work until Homer steps in and, well,
let's go upstairs and
I'll take it from here, Faco.
Now, I don't want to just glob onto this drama for a quick YouTube buck, although I will absolutely cash in on this dude who's cashed in on others' work his entire career. There's one angle that has not yet been presented in this firestorm. Yes, not even in Adam Neely's incredible 52-minute plus video on fake guitar playing. Even that incredible video essay that I encourage you to go check out does not contain this very specific perspective. So I've met Jack Jerkoff. Let's just call him Jack. I met Jack before, and I met him at Sweetwater last summer, and it was absolutely glorious. We were all just content creating, having a good time. It's life we built for ourselves. And Jack seemed like a nice enough dude, a typical introverted social media guitarist who has no idea how to interact with humans in real life, but that's fine. Nonetheless, I even snapped a photo with him. Times were good. Until the next day, I was approached by a Sweetwater rep to film a video with Jakamo, and he was sitting in the Sweetwater studio warming up, I guess. I heard him playing, and you could find some of these videos on Sweetwater, I think, unless they've removed them. Hold on. Oh, content isn't available. It's just not the same guitar player playing those two different things, and anyone who plays guitar knows this, and this is sort of alluding to the main theme of this video that I'm getting to. So as Jack's sitting there in the Sweetwater studio fumbling through his arrangement, I can only imagine what the Sweetwater video guys and audio guys were thinking, just like, this doesn't sound good. But their job is to capture the content and nothing more, right? So what are they gonna do about it? Now look, we all have off nights. I remember one time in like 2017 when I had first started, I got together with a bunch of YouTube people and drank about 9 or 10 German beers, then went on stage with Phil X and tried to play Jimi Hendrix. As a result, this horrible live version of Little Wing exists forever. That was a real big ego blow to myself watching that back. I was like, first of all, just sort of embarrassed. Like, wow, I didn't bring my A game. I've worked so hard. And then I just wanted to have some drinks with my friends. And well, you never understand what these videos can do and how long they'll live and what sort of perception they'll cause. But you know why I'm not afraid to share that is because I also have played live and done well when I wasn't drunk. For better or worse, I don't change anything about my performances, and that is something apparently that's rare these days. I make it a point to play live in as many of my YouTube videos as I can. From the interviews that I do live on the spot, I'm not gonna change those. Oh hey, Josh Smith, can we take that one again? I missed my little hammer on bendy thing. If you have a bad moment on stage, it's not gonna end your career. Unless, you know, you're Ashley Simpson. Who was miming? What a coincidence.
Ashley Simpson.
Countless instances of great musicians in vulnerable situations, whether it's due to inebriation or bad sound quality on the stage, or in my case, both. The point is we all have bad moments, but that's what makes us strive to do better. If we didn't know the bad moments, how would we know what is good? There's no situation in humanity where somebody is only good. We're not thinking about that note that Slash missed in 1989. We're thinking about Sweet Child of Mine, or Paradise City, or Welcome to the Jungle, or any other incredible riff that he's played and contributed to us as music lovers. This isn't sports. You're not gonna get cut from the team if you don't play well. Unless you're a professional musician to the highest degree, in which case, yes, you will get cut from that team. But by and large, that is not representative of the guitar community. We need to be a little bit more able to share everything about our musicality. And I don't claim to be the best guitar player on the planet at all. I don't want to compare myself to Slash, don't get me wrong, but I am one of the greatest guitar teachers on the planet. That's proven through the many hundreds of thousands of subscribers to my Guitar Super System platform that I've accumulated over the years. By the way, link in the description for a nice discount. Thanks for the plug, Jakamo. I mean, after all, YouTube, social media, it's all become way too mimed when it comes to music, and that's great for viewership in certain instances, but I've noticed, and this could be insight for you budding content creators, I've noticed just as much engagement, if not more, from mistake-ridden real-world performances. It's like a natural regression that's happening, back to the mean of people craving authenticity. Anyway, Jack and I never did make that video because I was mysteriously unavailable during the time window. And well, you know, what can I say? I'm a popular guy. But here's the real reason I want to make this video, and I'm gonna keep this purposefully vague because I honestly need your feedback. I am aware of and have personally encountered many big name musicians who cannot play 50% as well as what they portray in the videos that they put on the internet. Some of this is harmless, and in other cases it's just not worth my time to expose, but the point is this: what am I supposed to do with this information? Now in the case of Jack, he needed to be called out. He wasn't just faking his playing, which is where my dilemma resides. He was stealing from other artists, smaller creators, going back years. This is a whole new level of nefarious. But what about the people who don't steal anything? The people who simply misrepresent their abilities? How am I supposed to feel about that? How do you feel? Do you know it's happening as well as I do? I thought it was such a surprise for people to be like, wait, he can't play? Like, if you watch one Jack video, you can tell that the guy is not playing. There's no string noise, there's no hesitation, there's no actual trying. His fingers move in a way that is just not natural. It's like watching an AI person play guitar. And I've known this for years, and there's many examples of this, but I'm wondering, do I just have like a lens because I've been playing guitar for a while or making videos for a while where I can tell? And if that's true, again, What do I do with this information? When I see somebody playing and I know it's not how they can actually play, whether or not they can pull it off and put their fingers in the right spot, that is so much different than playing. This is what people don't understand about miming. It's like, no, that wasn't the best take that they put up. It's the best mimed take. Putting your fingers in a position does not mean you are actually making the notes sound out. So if somebody looks like they have the facility to play something, even though you can be like, oh, it's mimed, but he can really, no. Most likely, these people can't play the mimed stuff. That's why they're miming it. When I see a video with 1 million views and it's mimed, I don't feel good about that, and I don't know if I shouldn't feel good. Shouldn't I feel good that they are perpetuating the guitar content space and thus feeding my own business and creating new potential subscribers for my own business and maybe even inspire some guitar player to actually become an incredible musician even though their inspiration was not based in reality? Or do I keep the gate? Do I alter careers? Do I cast doubt on an already suspect space of the music industry? Well, that doesn't seem like something I want to do. So comment your opinion. Please help. I just want you to guys know I'm not like special. I don't think I have some superpower to sniff out posers or even an incredible resume to justify even critiquing anybody's guitar playing. But I have to protect this mindset that you have to earn this. The passion that makes me wake up every day and play guitar, practice, get better, and what's beyond, the soul feeding that guitar does for me, you have to earn this feeling and this respect from your peers and fans, whoever. This is not something that you can just sign up for like a subscription. And that's how it feels to me when I see people portraying themselves as something they maybe are not. This isn't a game to me.
There are no participation trophies in music.
This is almost like a therapeutic request on my part. I love what I do and I don't want to see what my peers and I have built as far as this community come into any sort of question. And in that spirit of transparency, I'll play something now, just warts and all, room audio. I promise I'm not overdubbing the room audio, but just to show the Jacks of the world and other content mimers and even myself, that it's okay to post something that isn't perfect. I wouldn't upload that normally, but here we are. Do you? I don't think you're judged by one note to the next in 2025 anymore. Maybe that's the way things have been, but we crave authenticity. I've said this once already in this video, but I need to know that the person on the other side of the screen is real. And if they're not, I am swiping faster away than I've ever have before. And of course, that is an overcorrection. I'm just telling you how I feel in this current exact moment. Of course, I will never say don't upload produced tracks. I'm not gonna stop doing that. But the essence of what you do cannot be based on record, fix that, play it again. You have to have some humanity in your guitar playing. If that's gatekeeping, then I am keeping that gate closed. If you can't play something well, don't not post it, post it. That's what the internet is. We're all just people out here being imperfect. If you can play something, post it. Maybe we'll love that, but maybe we love the mistakes too. My point is, don't be discouraged to post things because it's not perfect, but do not perfect things to post because we are not perfect. Get as close to perfect as you can reasonably do. It seems with how fast the internet moves, we're in a brand new era every week. It's not like decades of eras. No. We're moving way faster now. So maybe we should just slow things down. Let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching this video. Sorry if it came off a little scatterbrained, but I'm really passionate about this, and I wanted to wait and find out exactly how I really felt about this, and well, for better or worse, this is it. So I'm gonna play some guitar now. Damn it.